I think I'll do mage here. I've been avoiding mage since it got nerfed. I've just been saying again how I don't want to play druid anymore. I actually am pretty okay with shaman. Our last shaman was really good. But we'll try mage. Partially because we just haven't in a long time. Probably taking the Mermy here. I don't love having a bunch of 1-drops in mage, but having 1 or 2 is okay. Actually, like, I've had pretty good experience with Alchemist in this patch, but I don't know. Thresher's a little too good to pass. I've actually liked Mirror Image, but take this. Oh my god, it does exist. It still exists! Are we Cauldron Mage? Probably not. Oh my god. Did they nerf this class or not? Just having the Spellburst activator is probably better than this, honestly. Candle. Yeah, I'll take a Sea Giant. This doesn't feel like a nerfed class. Mage is a deck you could try to get away with. I don't know. I don't think I want to have that many cards that are that heavy. It's good. Okay, how many Candle Takers? This is the 4th Candle Taker we've been offered already. Excuse me. Excuse me, game. I like Bone Wraith. This is like a pre-nerf deck. What the hell? We need some spells though. That's what we're missing right now. We don't have like Fireball, Polymorph, you know, Flame Strike, that kind of stuff. We need some of that. Good. We're having a lot. What's honestly happening is we're getting pretty lucky. We're seeing a lot of these crappy cards, but we're just getting lucky that we get like 2. Not this one, but like these are 2 good cards, but we're being pretty lucky that we get 2 crappy cards and a good card, you know? I think we'll take the Spelkin here. Broom is good, but Broom with Jandice is actually kind of nuts. I think we just need a 2-drop though. I don't know, Jandice Broom is pretty hilarious. That's actually so unfair. I think I just want to do that. So unfair. We have the Thresher too. Yeah, that's just, I don't care. It's too good. I guess we'll take a Ward over a 2/2. We had Pirates maybe. I actually think Potion's pretty good, but Cable Rat's a little too good for us right now. Potion with Jandice. Really high potential, but you can just get a Spell Lackey into it, right? So just get a Spell Lackey into the potion. Morvale, thanks for the follow. Sure. Probably just want a 2-drop now. This is cool and all. But we need some early game. I actually don't think we want too much early game, but I mean, we don't have nearly enough right now, so. This is also really good with Jandice. Oh my god, this is so good with Jandice. Yeah. We definitely take that one. Another one of these. We don't have that many. We have a couple dragons, not really enough. This is fine. Dual class coming today. It's coming in like, it's like the 1st of the month, I think, something like that. Mysteries, we only have 1 secret. I don't know if my title's misleading in that way, but... Apologies if it is. Probably Wanderer over Novice. Novice just doesn't do enough, I think. Probably just Flinger, right? I do want a little bit more value. The Cable Rats are probably value. Probably okay. I don't think we need value enough to take a Cult Master there. Thinking it could be Arcane Explosion, because we have a lot of 4s and we don't actually have. We don't have a lot of Spell Burst actually. This is still like this could be like game winning with the tutor. It feels like the Hothead just isn't exactly what we need right now, even though we have a lot of 4s. We don't have a lot of pings, we'll take it. This is great. Okay. So, yeah, we didn't get like, we got like a Brain Freeze. Like, Brain Freeze is like the only premium spell we got in this entire deck. But we have really good minion quality, like really, really good compared to what I think you're supposed to get. So it's a pretty good deck. It's just like not having that one polymorph is gonna hurt us. This deck 90% neutral cards? Yeah, it's like 60 or 70%, I think. We have a good number of like mage minions. Yeah, Jandice is really good. I did read your comment, Rowie. Before Scholomance, you'd average 6, now you're averaging like 3 to 4. Yeah, it's like the meta changed a lot, so made it difficult. Like, you kind of have to adapt to the way the game changed, which can be difficult. Shigara, thanks for the follow. Do we want this against a priest? Probably not. Do we want a shadow or death bait? Probably not. Maybe we... Just a little slow. Syncone, thanks for the follow. Problem I have with this card is that it's not Jandice. So... So the thing is, like, we still need to play pretty aggressively, I feel. We at least need to get value through pressure. That's good. Wow. Well, we're dead now. Wanderer just dies, all the same as this, so. We'll do this. 2-mana Flame Imp. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. But it's good because it activates his Brittlebone Destroyer, right? It's strategic. Can't really use this because might be Wanderer or Coin Brain Freeze. This is just a little too expensive. We have if we spend 2 mana on this, even with coin, like, can't really do anything else. I mean, I guess you could Pen Flanger. Brain Freeze, Pen Flinger. Wacky. That'd be okay. I think this is fine. That'd be a lot more efficient, but like, this is a better tempo play. Real Hex, how you doing? You place a priest play 2 bombers against you and both smorked for a total of 6. Smorked who? Smorked you? If so, that is a tragedy. Our 0/0 opponent is playing Renew. That's not good. Joke's on you, our hand is awful. Actually, not that awful. You got like Evasive Worm, we kind of have an issue. Actually, Evasive Worm would be so much of an issue that we might not do this play, because otherwise you would just do this play, right? But the fact that there's a 20% chance he has an Evasive Worm in his hand makes this kind of scary. Am I back to a regular streaming schedule or more time lately? I've generally been doing a lot more on the weekends, so that's kind of why. But I've been kind of more regular too. During the week, I've been pretty regular on the weekends. During the week, I'm kind of irregular because I might stream mornings or evenings. Like 2 weeks ago, I was streaming evenings. This week, I was streaming mornings, just because of like my sleep schedule or whatever. But yikes.
You're too kind.
And we averted the crisis of having either of these get Shadow Word Madness or Shadow Madness, so that's good. Jesus. Trying to make things hard for us, eh? Okay, that could have been worse.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
It's not great. At least we get a really good cleave now, so. The Dragon Discover could have been a lot worse too. Keep playing curved things.
Run! I will hold them off.
Yeah. This priest just had like a really low curve and like couldn't, despite having a really low curve, he couldn't really get any pressure on, so he's just kind of dead. We could fist this. The problem with fisting this is that mind control is kind of scary. Mind control is not the end of the world though. Like if he mind controls it, he kills this, right? And then we just ping it off. So it's honestly not that bad. I think we just do it. Otherwise, we just trade this and ping. And I don't know. I don't really like exposing this to mind control. Feels pretty bad. That's the problem, you know, because that would be your other play. Either you're playing this or you're just not really tempoing as much. Or you're just good at the game and you get power creation and then it just solves all your problems, right? That's the other option. I don't think we're quite good enough at the game to just rip power creation though. We might be though. If we don't have the faith that we can. You know, you miss every basket you don't shoot, right? always power creation. Unless you don't have faith, then it doesn't give you power creation. Then the game's like, I heard you didn't have faith in me. So you're gonna get mirror image. You're gonna get 2 secrets and mirror image. And not the good secrets. It's gonna be ice barrier and actually spellbender would be pretty good. What would be the worst one? Flame ward in that case, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be like flame ward, ice barrier, and mirror image. But at least if you have the Shovel Fist on board, the mirror image kind of cock blocks a mind control. Kind of. So it wouldn't even be that bad.
Versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
We could just keep this and hope it wins us the game. This might be hard to combo before turn 5. I don't think we can keep a turn 5 combo. I think we have like Imprisoned Observer in this deck. I think you just want to look for that. Is Mind Control actually a good card to draft? Sometimes. Before the micro adjusts, it was like nearly auto pick, but it's a little worse now just because the meta got so fast. And people are picking less Proto Drakes and things like that. That used to be the card you would always hit with it. So it's still a good card. Like you're still probably gonna pick it like more than half the time it's offered, but it's not as good as it used to be. If we had buckets, it would probably be a never pick actually, or an almost never pick. But right now,
Didn't sign up for this.
where it would have been like an almost always pick before. The 3/6 stat line is pretty good right now. I think we'll just go for that.
You've got me fired up.
If you play the Bone Wraith, you're probably gonna have to ping.
Deal with them.
Oh my god. About that. So we could do Flame Ward and just hope it works, right? It's just so greedy. The problem is they can just not kill it, right? They can just not trigger it. I think we just don't do it while we have a good alternative. This is like the good alternative. Obviously we'd love to like Sculptor with it, but it's just too bad on board to not do this. This guy's a god. Alright. Our turn 7 is probably going to be Sculptor, Studies, Flame Ward. Okay, well now Sea Giant is just really good. Wish we had one more mana. If we could do like both of these. I don't know, it's like then he just trades everything. We have to like kill this, right? Yeah, we could just do like all of this,
What to do?
which is
What to
probably the it's probably the play. That's really nice. I mean, this is really good. This is really good too, though. We'll go with this. We can see if we like. The one good thing about the Flame Ward would be like, it's actually really good that he's trading. Like the good thing about the Flame Ward would be that it's just like, it basically just guarantees he can't go face, right? So if you're worried about dying, you can play it so at least you can't die, you force him to trade basically, but, you know. It's not the greatest thing if you just fall behind on board anyway. Oh. We ever just do this now? Probably save this, right?
Time runs out on me. I will crush your delusions.
Your feeble magic.
Excellent. Oh. No, screw you, Shovel Fist. I don't care about you, man. We're gonna do the thing, man. Probably should have played this first, but... Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god. What do we do with all this? Huh? Actually, we can't. That's not good, but oh well. Probably want to not spend this. Oh, I never look for these first. I need to look for those first, right? Like, whatever. It's not gonna matter.
Time runs out on me.
Whatever. Oh wait, this doesn't really work, does it? Whatever, we still get a couple. I didn't think about the whole thing, and I'm like, oh wait a second, hand size problems. Huh. Could have done this better. What companion app we're using in the draft? It's called Arena Tracker. It just shows the Lightforge, Hearth Arena, and HS Replay deck win rates.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay, so Might be useful. Might not be useful. Maybe we just toss things that aren't Imprisoned Observer. You know that rogue retired his draft and uninstalled Hearthstone? Yeah. And I do it again. What is this crap? Could have been worse, I guess.
Look what I found.
Yeah. You got it, boys?
Is it cold in the shadows?
So Wanderer is kind of bad while he has a 1/1 on the board. We could coin Hothead.
What to do?
It also dies on board, but I mean, it's not like we can play anything that doesn't die on board. I think we'll do the Hothead. The other play would just be a Cable Rat and hope you get something good. Is Dune Sculptor really good now? It's good if you have the right deck for it. We don't even have that insane of a deck for it. Like, we only have a couple 1-mana spells. Well, this is a lot of our 1-mana spells right here. So, if you had more like the 2/2 that gives you 1-cost spells, it could be pretty nuts. I played against someone who did that. Like, they just played like 3 Wand Makers and then they played one of these, and then I was just like, I guess I lose.
Would you help a weary traveler? How about a mill? How about a mill eye?
Kind of rude. Might just be a Rusted Raider turn. Probably not Jandice. We could go Cable Rat Ping, Cable Rat Lackey Ping. I think we just do this. You fall behind if you do this. There's always a chance you get a mage deck without cheap spells to activate it. Yeah, it's like, I mean, the thing is like Sculptor, it's usually a slow tempo play. So I mean, like, you know, Mage has so many value operators, I mean generators, that, like, you know, it's not always the best one, essentially, but, you know, it's generally pretty good. Because it's just like another value generator, and sometimes it's not. It's just not what you need exactly. Which of these cards do we like less? I don't trust the card that's not draftable. Oh, is this card draftable? I don't want to hover them, because if I hover him, he's gonna, like, no. He just instantly knew. He didn't even, like, hesitate. Hello, person. How you doing? Just go Sea Giant, right? assuming we don't immediately draw Flame Ward, this is actually 2 activators for this. Counts 2 spells, right? So it's really good.
A charming composition.
Hmm. 8 health minion. Let me think about how good that is right now. 8 health. Monka, I guess he he wanted the spell damage to live.
Would you help a weary
Probably is pretty hard sell that he has a spell that it actually matters. Although it's not like a flame strike, because he would have probably flame struck this turn. So I don't know. I think we'll do the sculptor now before anything bad happens. We can do sculptor and just trade things. Alternative play. I mean, we could play the Spalkin to get an even better one later. Kind of reasonable. I guess I like that actually.
A simple spell.
I'm just gonna trade. Like, these aren't great trades, but I mean, I think we're just doing all right. The only problem is we're just not putting a lot of pressure on the board, but only 5 power, so he could just play a big thing that we won't be able to answer. It would be really awkward. Like, what if he just slammed Antonitis right now? We just look like, oh crap, we can't kill it. At least be like, please, magic trick, save us. Alright. Now we pop off. Oh. Alright. I can't. I don't even. I can't handle all this, man. I don't even know, man. Arcane Explosion's fine, I guess. Why do we keep being able to do this? We're gonna overdraw, aren't we? I don't even care, man. Screw cards from our deck, man. Why would we need cards from our deck? I probably should have. Honestly, I probably should have just kept this for later. Probably should have just top deck Flame Strike, right? Alright, well, that's gonna kill that. I probably should have just played this instead. And just kept the Cyclone for later. Nice. But, I mean, you know. Ah, well. Damn, that actually sucks. We require a secret. We have no secrets, though. Kinda awkward. We can go double 5. Let's go double 5. Our hand's actually kind of crap. Like, if he just has a DQA, that could just beat our entire hand right now. Ah! Get that thing away from me! Excuse me, sir. I believe you missed the end turn button.
I wonder.
It's giving us a moment to pour beverage, I guess.
Hello. I wonder. Time runs out on me.
See if the rope wakes him up. Or he may have just become salty. He probably just... Oh no, he's actually just... Okay.
For the crusade!
Damn. We discarded our brain freeze though. We needed that thing.
What to do? What to do?
You guys ready for the puzzle box? Huh? Huh?
What to do? What
I think he's salty now. I think, yeah. Before I wasn't sure, now I think he's just salty. And I will say, I mean, you know, how he did know which Jandice minion was the Jandice one. Just don't saying that might not be a coincidence. Just saying, you know. It's very possible. Boom.
Or die. Back in yourself! I just want some peace and quiet!
Don't think we have much use for that thing. If we had Jandice, I would probably keep this, but... Oggies. Damn it, we can't actually cleave. We have to... Wait, actually, we don't have lethal. Wow, we don't even have lethal. Awkward. Wait, like, either way, it's actually the same.
You require my assistance?
Back in yourself!
Hog. Woo! Got him. What would be a true tragedy is if you misclicked the second fireball. I should have not dragged it over my face. You have like a muscle spasm in your hand at that time and you release it, you're like, no, no!
Jane!
Freeze.
Undo it! The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Honestly, against Priest, I don't really want to keep this. We have a lot of 4s anyway. I think we just toss.
Job done.
It's like, pick every minion that's vulnerable to Shadow Madness and put them all in one, put them all together, and there you got them. You have acquired a dragon. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Chad, hold me. Oh, he's buffing it! He's buffing it, Chad! We can't even kill it! Face your ultimate. The ultimate fear. Giant Dragon Hawk. No! This Dragon Hawk is growing up right in front of our eyes! Ah!
I can't do that.
Help! Coin Psyche split, right? Coin Psyche split, and then we can't kill either of them. No Psyche split. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! He's letting it go. Let it go. I have a problem though. Do we want to replace this Arcane Explosion with a random mage minion? Maybe. What's our other play? Get a dragon and hope it's good? Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Yeah. If we just played it and we pinged, we could have would have actually had the damage to kill it. Oh, easy clap. I mean, 7 out of 8 easy clap. No? Okay. Yeah, we're almost... We only have one dupe now. Surely nothing bad happens. We have like a bunch of stuff that's gonna be vulnerable to mind control anyway, so I feel like because a lot of times against priests you might make the argument, well, it's like, well, you might just get wrecked by mind control even if you do get this off, but I don't think so. Rush Dragon might have helped. It might have. It would have been decent here. It would have been okay. I don't know. Like, I'm also looking at this and like I feel like we're behind in value. So I don't know that like you take the evasive worm if you think you're doing fine and you just need like, you know, that removal or whatever. But I feel like we take that and we're on the path to like very not for sure, it's not clear, but like feels like we're very likely to lose the value game.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Fortunately, we're going first, so we can play Shovel Fist on 9 also. Trade is wrong. It's just wrong. He should have taken the extra damage on this thing. He just lost the health on this for no reason. He still has a card in his hand that he kept in Mulligan that he hasn't played yet. It's a Nova, okay. So this card or this card are both very likely to be mind control. Get a few dig days stolen by initiation. Yeah, that stings. I think we might tempo the evasive form. Like, I think he wants to. He's kind of telegraphing that he wants to mind control this. If he, well, I don't know. We could honestly skip our turn too. Actually, we don't want to let him know that we have the counter to the mind control. So I think we'll just do this. So he's gonna mind control this, and then we'll evasive form it. Maybe I shouldn't have pinged his face so he can't activate Brittle Bone. Oh wow. Now we regret everything. Oh, that's good. We might just get memed by Psyche Split, but I mean, I don't think we trade into that. That's just so bad. Oh, I didn't pocket that. Yeah, we're getting punished pretty hard for not. Well, actually, if we would have tempoed this right, and it actually wouldn't have helped us that much either. Maybe we just had to play this and play into the mind control, because yeah, now we're just getting wrecked. It's drafted. I feel like it's this, right? If he mind controls Ysera, we lose. This is like not as weak to mind control. We could take the Drachnid. We can also play the Drachnid this turn. We can play the Onyxia this turn. Kill this and Onyxia maybe?
Grades getting low.
This is the game we need all that insane value. I mean, we took the insane value, right? That we were offered, yeah. If we could have done like the sculptor thing, that would have worked. That would have helped, obviously, but we could still do it. We just need to draw one of these wanderers. It would be nice. We haven't drawn this Imprisoned Observer once yet. Also, kind of rude. Okay, we get to kill that.
For the crusade! Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I don't think you try to like leave the guy up to like try to like read the max value out of this. I think. Alright, yeah. We made it less obvious so you wouldn't like guaranteed know and play around it immediately. Oh, fuck me, dude. We have like no answers in our deck to that. Our best answer is Broom, I guess. Sometimes fortunate. It's just enough damage to get through it.
Join or die.
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
Anytime we want to draw this dupe,
A simple spell.
this could almost be better. I don't know. We'll probably get something good off of this, right?
Time runs out on me.
Problem is, we're just gonna die right now. Why no freeze? Oh, if we're good at the game, we get freeze off evocation, right?
You've got me fired up.
I maybe should have. I honestly didn't even look at it, but maybe I should have. Easy freeze.
We hunger for vengeance. Your mind is not your own.
He even steals our card draw.
Dance, puppet, dance.
You win big.
Both dupes in the bottom 10. Odds of that happening, 1 in 9. Pretty bad.
Jaina versus Morgul.
You asked
Yeah, so I don't know, like, I could have taken a freeze, right? So, I don't know. Maybe we could have played that slightly differently at the end there. Wouldn't have had the spell damage, though, so the problem is like, if we take the freeze, we didn't have the spell damage, right? So, we can't actually kill any of his minions. So I feel like we actually just die on the board, but yeah, it would have depended on what we got off the evocation, right?
I just want some peace and quiet.
It's like it would save 7 face damage, but then he would have like an extra 10 power on board, right? So it's actually a net loss. We got Arcane Explosion instead of Freeze. Oh, Arcane Explosion, so that was the one we didn't even play. Yeah. Oh. Wait, didn't I have 2 mana left when I took the Arcane Explosion? Or am I remembering wrong? So we would have had to freeze the next turn. So I think like we could have done something where if we delay the evocation, we could have done like a freeze and then we could have done evocation the next turn. It was with 3 mana.
Runs out on me.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, it was Magic Trick. Oh yeah, okay, we chose Magic Trick over Nova. Yeah, that's right. That makes more sense. But because honestly, the thought that went through my head was, ooh, we can get another evocation, then we can actually win, maybe. That was the thought that went through my head, actually. This guy's just pushing all phase. The freeze would have been like really good if we got a Flame Strike off the evocation, but we didn't. So, like, the problem was is we wouldn't have been able to deal with anything. You might have been right. Like, it might have been correct, but it actually would have... It might have been better on average, but it wouldn't have worked that game, I think. But it might have been correct. Because I guess, like, we still cleared with evocation because we had the spell damage anyway. So we would just save 7 health, basically. Yeah. The thing was, we didn't actually die because of that 7 health. We died because we didn't get value anyway. So yeah, like, it would have kept us alive for a turn. It would have kept us alive for a turn, which would have given us one more draw to get, like, Nazari or something. So, I mean, that much is true. But honestly, like, the reason I took the magic trick was I still felt like we needed value. Because I just think, like, just stalling wasn't good enough there. Why does this guy have a Lady Bosch drafted? Hey, Overexposed, how you doing?
You're too kind.
I just play the evasive worm. I might play the evasive worm and give it health. I think I like getting this 9-1 out. It's a little risky. But like, if we have at the same time this giant untargetable, can't get board cleared that hard. We're just dandy. That's good. We're doing pretty well today.
A charming composition.
Because I think that's essentially, I mean, that was the choice, right? It was like whether, if you take the freeze, you probably live one more turn. I think that's essentially what it is, right? But then you have less value. So it's like, if you just live one more turn, it's the odds of like that saving you, basically. Is the whole question there. We'll do it for the attack here. Because I feel like even if we stalled and got the Alex, I feel like there was still a pretty reasonable chance we would lose anyway, honestly. Which is why I wasn't even thinking about stalling. I was just like, my mind was basically, okay, we need to draw the Duke next turn or we lose anyway. But maybe I was too pessimistic. Did not like that Divine Shield. Pretty good. Honestly, this is pretty good too. I wish we had spells. Steward might actually just be better than this. Yeah, this has like lethal draws this turn, and it has lethal draws next turn too. We can go for it. Probably just take this. I don't know. Conjurers is the problem with Conjurers is we might get board cleared. Like against Shaman, like you could get board cleared at any moment. So
Time runs out on me. What to do?
this is the safest.
Hot streak.
Oh, Fair Games asked, how are the runs today? This is the first. No, this is the second run. Our first run was awful. We don't talk about that one. We had a druid that just, for some reason, kept getting outvalued. We had a druid that like it wasn't aggressive enough to be a aggro deck, and it didn't have enough value to be a control deck, so it just kind of like it just lost a bunch of control decks basically because it couldn't kill control decks. So it won 3. I don't know, that's probably the thing. Like I feel like with druid, you probably just have to go one direction or the other. Because I've had good druids. I think the best druid I had was the aggro direction. I think you kind of have to choose. Like with a lot of classes, you can kind of go middle of the road, but it just seems like that doesn't work with druid. Yeah, we probably wanted, I think we wanted a more proactive lackey. Would have liked, like, Dragon or something. I don't think we tempo it just for, like, if you tempo it, you're basically just, it's the equivalent of just shooting him in the face. You might as well just shoot him in the face if you're gonna do that. Drew didn't get many good arena cards this expansion. Yeah, there's still, like, the thing is like, there's no expansion bonus, so, like, you know, we're still playing a lot with just, like, Descent of Dragons and Ashes of Outlands cards, you know. And they got very good cards in those sets. But it's just, like, the cards are very polarized, right? Like, Emerald Explorer is, like, the ultimate late game card. And stuff like that, like, and you have like Wing Guardian, which is, you know, insanely good. And then you have, you know, stuff that's like, you know, then you have like the classic set. Most of the classic set is like, you know, hardcore aggro stuff, you know, Savage Roar, all this spread and stuff. And even like the previous year's expansions was a bunch of aggro and spread stuff. So you just have like a mix. It's just a mixed bag basically. I don't think I really like Jandice right now. I think I like getting this out right now. Partially because he has 6 power on board. If you play Jandice, he can just like, I don't know. I don't like him like killing this on board. I feel like the sooner you play this, the better it is. Wish we could have played it 2 turns ago, but you know. Next turn we can do like Jandice plus Lackey. Also, the sooner you play this, the better it is too. But yeah, we'll do Jandice Lackey now. The only problem is like maybe we want to wait because the problem with doing it now is that we're incentivizing him to AoE this turn by playing this, right? And we're telling him to AoE on the turn that we actually want him to develop board. So that makes it kind of crappy. So what we could do, I think I will do actually, thinking about that, I'm just going to play this. I'm going to remove this. I'm gonna remove this too. Because we have the taunt to block it. And then we're probably gonna Jandice this turn.
What to do? Say the magic word.
Jandice it is. I don't know, I might wait again actually. I'm like, yeah, we should just keep saying we're a Jandice and then say, maybe we don't Jandice. The problem is that then we're extremely vulnerable to AoE. Because we just had our guy pop. It's gonna be the game where I just sit here not Jandicing for like 300 turns. Yeah, okay, we should play something that doesn't get AoE'd. I've changed my mind again. I mean, this is just unfair, right?
Now we're cooking.
I'm doing this because I want to ping. He's biding for time, so... And then we might play this. We might just never play Jandice, actually. We sit there like, don't need to do that. Because I feel like the second, at this point he can play Tidal Wave now, I feel like the second that we extend into the board, he's just gonna Tidal Wave us. Like the second we play Jandice now. Which would have been a good argument for playing Jandice on 5. Problem was on 5 he had all those 2 attack minions, which are just good ways to kill the Jandice off, so. So I didn't like it on turn 5. Twin Tyrant it is. Swing and a miss. Oh, he's so screwed. I see you want to take 1,000,000 damage, sir. 80 is fine, right? Unless this card is Scheme. Do we want to play this? We want to ping. Okay. We'll play this thing. We need just to learn to aim his Twin Tyrants better and not hit the 2 worst targets. Tidal Wave? Yeah, probably. At least with Tidal Wave, he still can't kill the 8-8. He heals for 15, right? But he can't kill the 8-8. So. No Tidal Wave. You gotta be fucking kidding me. For anyone that doesn't know this card, this is the card. Guess he has no more spells. We hope he has no more spells. Nope. Oh, okay. Hex, a poisonous hex? No! Jandice can give us lethal. Wait. 5 drops with charge. Damn, Leroy's not in anymore. Can it give us lethal? Tundra? Yeah, Tundra Rhino. I was like thinking, I was like, there must be, I think there's something. Yeah. Tundra Rhino would be it.
What makes something
I mean, fair enough. That works, kind of. Not exactly what I was going for, but I mean, honestly, I kind of appreciate it. You know, it's fancy, right? Could we like Arcane Explosion our own board? That would be nice. I mean, if I could have like, if I made this like the one that dies off, if we could have like Arcane Explosioned ourselves. Easy clap. Yeah, it's just those two, right? Those are the only 5 drops that kind of deal damage. Tundra Rhino and A-Bomb. I think that's it. Why do you portal the 4-1 instead of the 9-1? An excellent question.
You asked for it.
I like this card. There's a fair chance we get a 2 or 3 drop off this. I'll keep this hand. The hell is this crap? I mean, this could be worse, I guess.
Oh, it says explode.
At least we got on turn 1. If you're sitting, it's worse if you're sitting there and you top deck it on turn 9 and you're like, oh yeah, finally got the value. And then you look at that thing, you're like, what? It's actually pretty nice to have 2 power on board against Shaman, so if he's gonna sit there toteming, you just get to free kill everything. It's a little scary, actually. I would be less afraid of that thing at, like, in the 2 loss bracket, but the fact that he has this card and is above 5 wins is a little scary, actually. So far he's just using it for pings. Ready to take 9, boy? Or maybe we just play this. We'll do this. I'm gonna be tilted if he value trades and forces us to not Jandice next turn. Meanwhile, I need to eat some sausages. Juicy, juicy sausages. He wasted a spell discover on that.
What makes something real? Safety third.
Job done.
We are professional Jandice low rollers, I see. We played 3 Jandices and we've not gotten anything bigger than a 4/4 off of it. Maybe I should have done it the other way just to kind of mind game him. You can do this, or I think the other play would be to like do all this. And then like maybe you taunt this and pre-bump, maybe you just, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like people ask why, I've been asked like why is Jandice a good card? It's like, that's about as bad as it normally gets. But like that's still a hell load of stats for 5 mana, right? Like it's still like one of the best 5-drops in the game basically. We push 5 if we want to. I think we do want to, honestly.
You don't take the wands, eh?
Could you repeat that?
Uh-oh. Wow.
Write that down.
I think we just got wrecked. This guy found the way to punish me. The play I did was a little inconsistent because, like, I don't know. I'm like pushing I'm using resources to push damage, and I also played a dormant minion. And now we're completely behind on board and in a lot of trouble.
Would you help?
The thing was, is we only would have had 2 more damage on board with the other play anyway. So if between this and this, don't want to matter that much. Just in raw damage wise.
Time runs out on me.
That's a problem. He runs both his 3 health guys into the 3/3, right? Does he? Yeah, right. I mean, unless he wants to like go face. That was the other option. They're freeborn! At least we have a pretty good board here. The problem is he's just gonna play 1 walking fountain, right? Well, walking fountain's not great on this board. Not bad on this board. It stalls him a hell of a lot of time. How does he even do it though?
Why
Yeah, he would fountain this.
Gonna win big.
It's kind of awkward actually. I'm gonna need to chill out with these heals, bro. Thanks for following.
The sands of her sculpting.
We will hold the Black Temple.
I awaken.
Oh! Ah! Fuck! Ah! We weren't even winning yet. I mean, we're getting pretty damn unlucky, but... If he saw what our random stuff was, he wouldn't have left.
This Jade.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
We want to keep this as a turn 4 play. We have a lot of 4s. Go, Mermy! Mermy into Observer is actually really freaking good. Alright, I was gonna play this, but I think we'll play it on 4 now. What have they done to me? It's actually kind of brutal. I don't want to play it now because it's gonna die to this thing. Damn, we might give him a sculptor now. Easy game. I'm okay with him having that. Well, yeah, it's like you give him a way to kill this, but you probably still do it. It's probably gonna die anyway, right? Like whenever you play it. So the only reason like, you would only hold it if you wanna like hold it, play it way later. How do I rank the mage 3 drops? Firebrand, Arcane Observer. Well, Firebrand, like, Observer is the best card to have on turn 3, typically. Firebrand is better later. Wait, this guy didn't kill our thing. Okay. Hold up. This would probably be the best over time. Great. Anyway, yeah, like, I don't know. I think Arcane Amplifier, it's good, but it's like the clear number 3. I would definitely rank Observer and Firebrand both higher. Observer is just a little worse later in the game, but it's really good on turn 3, where Firebrand is always really good, so... Firebrand might be a little better, I don't know. It depends on your deck, though, because, like, you know... The problem with Firebrand is you actually have to Spellburst to activate it, right? And some decks can't do that very well. So... It kind of depends on your deck. What I really like, if you have Observer and either of the other two, it just makes the game really freaking easy. How's this guy still not killing any of our things? We're probably getting Flame Struck. At least we get a 3/4 after the Flame Strike. And our refill is double 4. No Flame Strike? Does he have a freeze? It'd be really good freeze. It'd be a really good freeze into Flame Strike. But really, it's a high value concede play also. Even if you play this, it actually dies to Flame Strike.
You've got me fired right.
Board doesn't matter if he's dead, so just play whatever. We have the Pen Flinger, so no AoE at all. Okay.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Why is our opponent still trying?
A simple spell should do. Hey, loser!
Now we're cooking.
Wasn't me!
Easy cut. I don't think I've ever seen a Dune Sculptor. We played it on turn 4, right? I don't think I've ever seen a Dune Sculptor live that long. It's like it was clear like he didn't have the ability to start it at the beginning. He didn't have the ability to kill it at the beginning. And then he just realized we didn't have any spells after that, so then he just didn't care about it anymore.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
We only have 5 3-drops. 5's like a pretty good number, but yeah. 5, I don't think we toss a 3.
Hello.
I smell
Hello.
The hell happened down here? I guess this is kind of nice to have. Maybe the Kirintor is better. Okay, I don't really want to coin this into there. I'll just oh damn, actually this is a good combo, but we're gonna want to slam Jandice on 5, so, or even on 4. We're probably slamming it on 4. So there's a world where like if you keep this in your hand, even in slamming us on 4, like if the if the one that you pick lives, then you can silence it so it doesn't die anymore in one shot. But
That should upgrade. Probably.
oh, that's rude. That makes our Jandice really weak, actually. Probably have to wait a turn then.
What to do? What to do? I wonder.
Just a really awkward board, actually.
Time runs out on me.
I think there's a very low chance that the Thalnos actually dies, so we might get a good, we might actually just get a free Arcane Explosion out of it. Otherwise we'll just hold on to it. Okay, we'll just play this guy now.
What makes something real?
more souls.
It's obviously pretty obvious there which one you would choose, right? Time to pop off. Okay.
You don't pick the ones, eh?
Okay, no rolling fireball, no flame strike, no blizzard.
I will crush your
No.
grandeur.
Alright. Can live with that. The bad part of it is that he has a Solarian Prime in his deck now. Oh. That's nice though.
For the crusade!
Let me just hold this. Hype picks, thanks for the follow.
Feeling dizzy?
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
I don't think the brain freeze does enough right now. You guys in the middle for combustion. Well, the thing is, like, if you have a bunch of 1/1s in the middle, like, it doesn't really matter, because he would have to, like, clear, like, multiple 1/1s, and then, you know, somehow clear, like, multiple 1/1s, and then have only one 1/1 left, and then combustion. It would be really hard for him to actually get a good combustion off with that positioning, when you have that many minions like that. So I prefer to keep them apart for Kona Cold, and I think like it actually plays around combustion better, if anything, when you have that many like 1/1s and stuff. Girl freeze, Thresher ping. Seems fine. Yeah.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Because honestly, like, I don't love giving up the, I don't love giving up the 5/3 untargetable, but, yeah. It's... Keeping the 8/8 healthy is pretty good.
Would you help a weary
We had only 3 mains and the 1/1 was in the middle. Did we?
Someday I'll be just
So I guess that was the turn. Was that the turn I trade off all the 1/1s? Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, honestly, it's just like... I wanted to let him draw the cards, but then I realized that he doesn't draw them anyway, effectively. But I've had the discussion, like, honestly, yeah, like, I guess if I only had 3 minions, I should have played around it, but combustion is just so damn rare that I feel like this doesn't really matter. And if I had the choice, like, if I had the choice to play around Kona Cold or combustion, if my opponent hasn't discovered spells, I would rather play around Kona Cold. But if it's 3 minions, then yeah, you should position around combustion.
Jaina versus Thrall.
Just need to play a million rats and then draw Jandice. Keep this guy.
I just want some peace and quiet.
Easy totem killer. Librarian on totem clearing duty. Oh. Apparently I'm bad at clicking. Damn it. My phone does this thing where it's like my phone apps on my phone can tell when my phone's active, so I don't look at my phone for a while and then I activate my phone and then the phone's like, I have apps that are like, oh, this guy's active now, let's give him all the notification right after he puts his phone down. It's kind of weak. I need to like go through all my settings and tell my apps that they don't have permission to see activity on my phone. Yikes. Pretty good draw. This might actually been, it might have been better to kill the totem just because of reflection. Not worth keeping Dune Sculptor with coin. I don't think so. Like you still don't really want to do like you don't really want to do like, if you keep it, you might be trying to do like, I don't know, like Dune Sculptor coin ping. It's gonna be a really slow turn, right? If you have like a bunch of like 1 mana spells, maybe, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't seem like you need to like do that kind of thing to win against like a shaman. If you kept it, it's just like you don't really want to do it early, right? So you'd rather do it later. So you're keeping like a turn 8 play in your hand, ideally, you know, because otherwise you're gonna end up using it earlier than you actually want to, and then it's actually not that good. Because what we really want to do, we want to pop off with it, right? We want to like wait until we've already played Spellkin, and then we want to pop off with it. And it's like, it's just too late of a play to like keep in the opening hand. Yeah, I was thinking about playing like tempoing the rush, but I saw this in my hand and I thought, you know, this might have better uses later. Another fire elemental? Jesus. It's a pretty good Thresher Rush, actually. I mean, we could just do like Raider and Damage Lackey, but this is a pretty good Thresher Rush. I think we'll take it. I don't know, it's like, it probably gets better, honestly. It probably does get better. Because the thing is, like, I don't think a shaman is really going to be thinking about it, you know, and at some point he's going to, like, play totems and just give you, like, an insane rush. Go ahead, tidal wave, I dare you. Yeah, okay. Or here, he literally, he could have played around it a little bit better, but yeah. This is the Thresher Rush we wanted. think I've had that happen to me too. Just a little brutal. Okay, so face is the place is what I've heard. The odds of you getting Eye of the Storm off of that are actually reasonably high. So, dude, you should not totem right now. You really should not totem right now. Brutal Yoshi, thanks for the follow. We'll just play sticky stuff here. You might have gotten Tidal Wave too. The only thing. Tidal Wave, Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm's actually fine. It's Tidal Wave that would actually be more of a problem. Earthquake. Well, that's kind of rude. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. He may have debated us by doing that seemingly bad totem play to make us trade so that we would push less face damage. He might have been like 10,000 IQing us.
You've got me fired up.
I think we had Twin Tire right now. We're kind of in trouble. I mean, our opponent's only at 30 health, right? He actually doesn't have a lot of... He doesn't seem to have a lot of value, though, so I think we actually win the long game. If we can at least draw our cards in, like, decent order. Our deck is really thin, though. That's the only problem. It's actually a sick arcane missiles, holy crap. You might get spell damage off of this, so we'll play this first. It would have been really bad if we couldn't kill everyone. What was his last card?
Another pop.
Dizzy. What's the tip?
His last card can't be a minion. Because he would have played any minion. Unless, I mean, his last card could be like a Dragon Queen. He's played, I don't know, man, like, hold up. This is his deck right now. He's played two, look at how many dupes he's played. These were all drafted. 2 Stormrat, 2 here, 3 here, 2 here. There's no way he would draft a Dragon Queen, right? You can't draft a Dragon Queen with that many dupes. That would just be insane. I also want to keep this for Sculptor, but we're ahead enough. I don't know. I just don't want this thing getting value. The hell is this card? Jesus Christ. That's his third Serpent Shrine portal. Zixor waiting room. Yep.
Run! I will hold them off.
He fills up his board too much, he can't even play Zixor Prime. No. That's what it was.
A simple step should do.
Still have 4 minions in the deck. We may try to get that off, though. We have to wait for him to play the Prime, and then we have to play the Flame Ward afterward. Oh god. Okay, we found it. I think we might just have to play the font here. It's not really good enough right now.
Time runs out on me.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh no. That's not him. Don't you dare. Oh. should have let the ping go into my face, I guess. How is this guy winning? He drafted 4 cards that cost 7 or more.
That was a mistake.
What do you mean? I don't think this guy's winning. What do you mean? I don't see a shaman winning. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. 1 minute, I'll be right back, guys.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
All we have to say is Keck W clap. We'll keep this with this. I think honestly, like, it was really clear because we kind of just played it, you know? Let me make sure the ad's done. But it was really clear that he just thought that he just was not thinking that it was Flame Ward. He might have forgotten Flame Ward even existed. Hey Mikachu, how you doing? It just wasn't in his thought process at all that it could be that thing. What have they done to me? He's doing the just not do anything against it strategy. Which is a little bad because we actually can develop through it, so. That's why this card is so freaking good on curve, right? Like, even if he just like sits there and doesn't tempo into it, it's like, well, we just get a 3-mana chill wind yeti, so.
Just wasting my eyes. What's this?
We can go Cable Rat, Brain Freeze, or we can go Librarian Brain Freeze. We'll do this for kind of mana efficiency. I think if you taunt this, it's a bit too many eggs in one basket.
Enter the shadows.
Well, that's new. Where's our devolving missiles? I'm pretty sure you just play an 8-3. For some reason, in my mind, I was like always thinking, okay, how do I kill the 4-4? How do I kill the 4-4? Do I do the 4-5? And then I realized, well, first of all, it doesn't matter, but second of all, the 4-4 is dead. So. Just make sure I'm not missing anything, but yeah, we just play this and go all face, right?
Business is booming.
Double Og.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
I'm ready to blood.
I mean, it's either Ping Wanderer or Skystalker. Skystalker is just more tempo. Probably do it. Makes it a little worse. He's taking a lot of damage through all this though, so.
May I have this dance? Home in the shadows.
What a god, dude.
A simple spell.
We don't have elementals, do we? I don't think I see any. Still play it as a spellburst activator.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
Randomly generated stealth minion.
I wonder.
You've got me fired up.
Oh, okay. Feeling a little better now. We may just want to like block a sprint or something. Let's go hothead allies.
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking.
Guess we'll take the Druid the Claw and Taunt form.
I wonder.
This is the first twin time of this run? I doubt it. The breakpoints on the bone rate, they're still really bad.
Firebomb ready.
Swing and a miss.
Too soon.
Jandice, yeah. How you doing, Top Guy? I think he's used up all his aug merchants and stuff, so yeah. Bone rates is just so freaking good sometimes, man. This is just one of those spots. We want to go 4-3-3, right? Just, it's like, do we trade or do we go face? Probably just go face, honestly.
What to do? What to do?
For the crusade!
What you want? Traveler.
Too much wine last night, you or me? No. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. It's like we have like all these 3 health guys, right? Like I don't think it actually matters which guy this goes into. I guess it's like if you trade here, he can't kill the 9-1 off, right? But I don't think that 9-1 is really our win condition. You would just ignore it anyway. Nope. Double betrayal. This guy's mousing over his stuff like, oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Yes, sir. Yes, you are. Yeah, I think his play is kill the Divine Shield dude. Kill the Divine Shield dude, go to 1 health. Immediately lose. Sounds good, right? You're taking the damage anyway, you might as well.
You didn't need that, did you?
This fucking guy, man. This guy. The cards that he picked, man, he got like this far with it, man. He picks like all this stuff. Henchman, the Saboteur, Double Betrayal, all this stuff. The Depth Charge, Disguise combo. This guy is clearly next level. He's fishing that box, I guess so, yeah. That would be funny. Just like, oh, let me play a puzzle box really fast. I mean, long queue territory, apparently. Long queue territory! Or it might be bugged. I don't know. We're a pretty high win rate. Is that 10? I think that was 10, right? So yeah, it's probably just, yeah, legitimately long queue. Here we go. Demon Hunter, oh dear.
This ends now.
You asked for it.
Hey! We've acquired the thing. It's really good we want to play this early, right? We don't want this to just get Cycle of Hatreded later, so we want to slam this thing. We're probably just gonna slam it on 5 no matter what, or even on 4 if we can.
It's time for a little blood.
Oh, they screwed that up for a second. Okay. Bone Wraith into Jandice. Not the greatest early game from us, but I mean, it could have been worse, obviously. We had to use our coin just because our hand is a little slow.
All I see is weakness.
Oh god. Well, if we can get a spell for the tutor now,
We're with you.
we'll probably be okay. Well, the good thing is on the bright side, the Sea Giant is going to be very cheap in 1 or 2 turns. If he doesn't have a really good clean answer to this, we should get the Overseer now. But he's probably gonna have some kind of an answer.
Demons. Demons.
He already used 1 removal.
How about a new How about a new
Okay, the fact that he had a play that was considerable versus that is a little terrifying. He just didn't like it because he knows that he couldn't hero power with it, but it's just such a nuts play, it doesn't matter. Okay, surely this will be the game that we actually high roll this, right? Surely. Yeah, I guess it just doesn't matter, right? I'm doing this one because I think doing it the other way is more obvious. And also, we can't silence it if we do it the other way. And there's a world where we want to librarian it.
enemies will fall.
We're just so dead, right? The only thing we could have done differently, like if we, this Azure Explorer is useless. Had we held the primordial studies, we could have, we would have had the answer for the AoE, right? We're just gonna have to play this and rush it. None of these really do anything.
I just want some peace and quiet!
We must cleanse the
Basically, I don't think we have any outs anymore. And it's really unfortunate. Oh, there. Actually found one. Like, I don't even want to say, like, you know, it was really unfortunate how it worked out, but, like, I don't think it was necessarily a mistake to play the 1 mana spell. Like, I don't think it was wrong, right? Like, it's just really unfortunate. Like, I think if I could do it again, I would do the same thing.
How is it even possible?
Now we're getting Inner Demon. I don't know. This is just a little too late, I think. Because we can't answer his next board.
Demons? Demons. Would you help a weary traveler?
He's mad? I don't think he's mad. I think he's like cackling his way to 11 wins right now.
I see.
Wait. I mean, he must be BMing at this point, right? You would never cast that. I bet this card is Scorpid. That is my guess. Well, it's not Scorpid. Is it the 1/1? Oh, okay. Well, he didn't actually have the lethal. The problem is we have to find a... Okay, well that could help. We need like mirror image, I guess. That doesn't really do it. It's not good enough.
You win this.
Just really unfortunate game. Because I don't think you're supposed to not tempo the primordial studies just in case you happen to draw Wretched Tutor and you happen to have exactly that happen, you know? Like, I don't think I would do anything differently. I think it's just really unfortunate. Okay. Cable Rat into Candletaker Lackey into Big Boy. Are we on main server now? Well, technically, I think this server has now passed our NA average because we had a bad day on NA. So this is now our main server, kind of. So... So the answer is kind of. We're really close. I think we're like 7.7, 7.8 on both servers now. So we might just do these now.
On wings of evil.
I just want some peace and
Okay.
quiet.
When I say both servers, I'm talking NA and EU. I haven't played on Asia. When I'm playing, I think I'm gonna play on Asia for dual class and just see what we get for 30. I'll do like 30 rounds on Asia. What I want to do, I think I'll have enough time. I should be able to, basically I'm trying to finish 30 on both NA and EU right now. So we have a leaderboard stretch for both, and then basically Asia will be dual class. So I'll have 2 leaderboard runs on NA and a leaderboard run on each NA and EU, and a dual class leaderboard run for Asia. If we can get up there. The problem is like, I think what tends to happen is it tends to be pretty hard to actually get a high average during dual class. So it might not be, I don't know, we'll probably still make it, but it just won't be as good. But that's fine. Like on Asia, you only need like a, it's harder on Asia, but you only need like a 6.5 usually, or even lower. Maybe it might even only be like a 6 to be on the leaderboard on Asia.
I wonder.
You got from 4 to 5.5 over 30 runs in a month. Do you think 6.5 is achievable? What do you mean? Because like, I mean, if you can do 30 runs, you can improve any average to anything. Assuming you play well enough.
Think.
We're gonna be playing Sporling. We're gonna be playing Sporling Catch, it looks like.
Quickly.
This is our time, scrub.
Okay. We don't want a Sporling, right? I think we'll just we'll do this. Kill this off. I mean, because what do you mean? I'm like, I mean, it's like, as I said, like, you can always do 30 runs, so like, you know, you can always improve it. You can improve. You could have a 0 average for 30 runs, and then you can get a 10-1 average, right? If you do 30 more runs, but the question is like, how well you're playing, right? Like, it's, are you playing well enough to get a 7-1 average or whatever, or that's the limiting factor there. Are you asking like how quickly you can expect to improve? So, I mean, that's kind of also dependent on you, I guess. Betrayal just as a ping, that feels bad. So how many dragons do we have? We have 3. Because I kind of want to just, I want to just play the Sky Stalker here. Maybe we, actually, maybe we just play double 3-drop now. Because there's play the Malagos now, but it's just a really bad tempo play. There's play the Sky Stalker, which is the best tempo play, but then we lose the activation. We kind of do both, best of both worlds, by just playing double 3-drop, actually. So I think we'll do that. It's a good tempo play, and we keep the dragon activator, and we don't have to do the bad tempo play. Yeah, seems good. Doesn't screw over our future turns either. We still have, you know, we can still play whatever. Does he have a mage scribe? I mean, not a mage. Does he have a og merchant? Taking 9 like a boss. It's a lot of damage to take. Frostbolt's burn, but he's probably gonna play a taunt at some point, right? He doesn't win without taunting, so like we just taunt the we polymorph the taunt. That's gonna be better, most likely, than a Frostbolt. I was really hoping to just get like, I was really hoping for either Fireball or Flame Strike honestly, but you know, Polymorph is I guess the next best one. Even like spell generation to just get a Fireball or whatever. Probably would have been better.
You're paying for my
Right. He just top decked an Og Merchant the turn after he had to take 9. That's unfortunate. Assassinating a 2/8, that feels bad. We could like clear, but I think we'd rather just put the big boy out. If he just plays a big taunt, he's dead now. I don't think he has a big taunt if he's assassinating a 2/8, because he would just play a taunt rather than assassinate a 2/8 just through a taunt. He's like super dead. Secret was either bamboozle or vaporize. I mean, or plagiarize. Would have been funny if it was bamboozle, and you just bamboozle the taunt, turn it into a not taunt, or gets an even bigger taunt. It would evolve it into a 7, so wouldn't be the worst shot ever, actually.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Final boss is the priest that looks like a paladin and thus confuses the crap out of us. I don't want to play an 11-win priest with this deck. Oh. It's been a while since we popped off with Dune Sculptor, right? So surely this will be the time. We have the Spellkin, that's half of the combo. Have a good curve.
More like a waste than a warden.
You don't pick the wrong slave.
Turn 4 isn't looking great right now. Smite plus Og. Yeah. Alright. We either need to burn the missiles or we need to not play the Candle Taker. If we burn the missiles, it might not kill the 2-1 anyway. I think we're just gonna have to... chill.
I see a dark future.
Well, this was a fun 11-win run. I mean, I say that and we're playing Jandice.
What makes something
At least this was the highest roll we've gotten off of Jandice, so we got it at the right time, right? It's kind of bad. Swing and a miss. I said, was that a miss? I guess that was what he wanted, right? Yeah, actually, that was actually better, right? But that was actually the better outcome, so swing and a hit, I should say. Playing this right into a 7-7. I think we might...
feeling dizzy?
We can hold this for the missiles. I don't know if that's even gonna help, but... Gotta try something, right? Tane 40, thanks for the follow. Okay, Spellkin one time. If Spellkin gets devolving missiles, we just win the game. One time.
A simple spell.
Of course. Still get it. Baby Ridge. We actually, I think, have the tools to deal with it. Oh wow, he's wasting that too. I think we can actually just kill most of it, at least. We're gonna lose a lot of spells. Might be this then. We're not gonna have a big hand anymore.
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
Eh, feeling better than I was a little while ago.
What to do? What to do?
See what happens here. Of course.
What to do? What to do?
Of course.
I just want some peace.
Time runs out.
Problem is we're just forced to use these spells and Sculptor isn't an out anymore.
Get these off of me.
This timeline amuses me.
There's nothing we can do.
I must consider.
Our deck is just like all fair minions at this point, and it's like the thing is like how are we gonna like he has to like never have any late game card ever. But his deck is better than ours. I'm pretty sure his remaining deck is better than ours too. I mean, I don't know, we have a lot of big minions, but Yeah, just there's nothing we can do at this point. We already played a lot of our strong shit, right? Okay, he's kind of throwing a little bit though. We're just dead though. Yeah, there's just nothing. Not how I expected this game to go, but just we only drew. We didn't draw any late game at all. Right? Couldn't even draw like. If we draw like Sculptor only and no other late game, we still win that game probably. So we had to get something. We whiffed our Dragon Discover. That was like our one chance basically.